Hello everybody and welcome back to Balarke Farms Cooperative Multiplayer. So, we are in our new field and we are going to drill some sorghum. So, there's quite a lot to do in April. I think it's going to take us quite a while to get this field drilled. But I've topped it up with the fertiliser out the yard and we've topped the seed off. So I'm hoping it won't be too bad. Now, it's a fairly sizable field this is, and it's going to be our biggest one yet, and I'm hoping that we can keep some of the sorghum back for chicken food and the rest of it we are going to put into the mill to make some flour. So Woody at the moment, he is just on loading up our different bits of crop we've got to get sold so we can bring some well-earned money in, because as you can see from our bank balance, we've only got £17,000 at the moment. So it would be nice to get that all topped up. And then we'll be getting on with some contracts, I would imagine, straight after. And we're hopefully going to save up. So we do need to buy ourselves a corn header. Because obviously we've got the new combine now. And we've got no corn header. And we've got sunflowers in one of our fields. Have we got sunflower? I can't remember actually. We might not do this time. Oh yeah, we have 15. 15 has got sunflowers in. So we do need our corn header to harvest this field. So we need to work towards that. We've got the new combine now, which is great. And we've both got modern tractors. And I would like to just upgrade the horsepower in mine to max it out for another £28,000, I think it is. So I would really like to get that sorted at some stage, but it's not a priority at the moment. So we're going to be working towards our corn header, hopefully a new drill as well. I mean, this one's good, but like I say, we can't really tow it down the road. It's a bit of a pain to move around the map, so I'm hoping we can work towards that as well. So we're going to get set to hopefully get this field drilled. I'm hoping it won't take too long. I say it is a very big field. It was a very nice purchase and it should make us some money, and we are going to be turning majority of it into flour, and we'll keep the rest back for the chickens. So we are monitoring the chickens to see how much food they're eating. They've still got plenty at the moment from last crop, so if they can make it a whole year, we know that I think it was like 12,000 litres should do them a year. So as long as we keep probably 20,000 litres back, the rest of it can almost go straight into the mill. We've also got the barley as well, barley or wheat just there in front of us, so the chickens will be well looked after. And then, like I say, we'll be making some flour, because flour sells. We have a Luke. I think flour sells quite well, and eventually we might even get a bakery and turn it into some bread or cakes, depending on how much of the different products we have. So you need cows and stuff, so we're not quite there yet. But there you go. So flour sells for £2,424,000. £2,424. What does sorghum sell for in its raw state? Oh, it's not actually that much different. It's probably £100 more. So unless I think sometimes it doubles it. I mean, if we have a look at the recipe. So we can turn that off now, deactivate that. Sorghum, so 15 sorghum makes 70. So yeah, you get more flour. So in theory, the running costs and everything, it sort of weighs itself out, and you would actually make some good money out of it. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. We'd like to make some flour, and we can get it all picked up and taken. So we've also got the canola that's going to be going to the mill, so hopefully we can keep it fairly busy. Right, I'll get set to, and I'll get this field drilled. Right, so we're just about running out of fertiliser, so we're just going to have to nip back to the yard and pick some more up. So we've gone past the mill on the game, and our yard is just up here, so we'll get some fertiliser picked up and then we can get that field finished. So it's not far off being done now. A bit of a tricky, odd-shaped field, to be fair. It's a lot of headlands, a lot of swoops, but it's not too bad. We should get there in the end. So I don't know how much fertiliser we've got. I'm hoping we've got enough. And then after we've got this all drilled and fertilised, we will be rolling the field. And then I think we've got some herbicide to spray on our other fields. I've got to just check on them and just see which fields have got weeds in it and which fields haven't got weeds in them. So it looks like we've got 602 litres, so that should fill the drill up for us nicely. And we'll get this taken back to the yard, back to the field, and we'll get it put in the drill. Should be enough. One full load has pretty much done the majority of that field. We're not a million miles away from being done, to be fair. We're over there now, so we've got all of that side done, so it's just these shorter little bits we've got left to do, and then all of the bits and bobs that I've unfortunately missed. So hopefully that fills the drill up and we won't need any more today. We will need to get some more in the yard eventually, but I think we've now got the bile station anyway, so it's not too serious anymore. We can just take our machines there and get them filled up. But I thought we might as well get rid of all of the crates we've got in the yard. So yeah, that takes us up to 618 litres in there. That should be far ample for what we need. So this is what I was meaning by it's an awkward shaped field. There's quite a lot of turns and bits and bobs. Not too many straight bits. But I don't think we need to do 3 laps of the headland, but for some reason it decided we did. Right, let's get it steer and assist back on. And then let's get this field done, and then we can get it rolled. And then we'll have a look at our weeds. I don't know. I think we've done pretty much. I think we've done a few. So field 15 needs spraying. Yeah, so it's only field 15 that needs spraying, which is the sunflower field anyway. So that'll be the one we drilled last month. So not too bad. But yeah, you can see we've got all this done. Bit here and a bit there. So not too bad. I'll get cracked on. And hopefully it won't take too much longer. And then we'll go get the roller. Right, we have got that field all drilled. So we just need to go fetch the roller now, and then we can get it rolled. And then that is our last crop put in our fields. Well, it was a new field anyway, but yeah, that'll be all of our fields drilled up to date. So we will need to spray off sunflower field as well because of the weeds, and if we're not careful it'll get too long and we won't be able to get the sprayer in there, so we need to get in there sooner rather than later. But this is what I was on about with the drill. As you can see, very tight to get through the village. It's just a bit awkward really. It's nice, it's wide enough for what we've got at the moment, but it is very awkward to transport up and down the road and get through the gate. So you sort of have to shunt yourself around a bit, get it all lined up. Yeah, done that terribly, but yeah, that's why we want a new seeder, so we can tow, and then if we can do a contract, if we get a contract with a bit of drilling, at least we're not struggling too much to get there, because this thing is a nightmare to tow on the road, and it is as wide as our double gate. But yeah, let's get the roller on and let's get that field rolled, and then that's all sorted, and then we can possibly put that sprayer on. I might actually just leave this down here for the time being, because we will need the sprayer out very shortly, I would have thought, because we'll also have that sorghum field as well. But yeah, let me go get the roller and then we'll go get that field rolled. So here we are all rolled. So it did take a bit of time, but we have got there, and we are now ready to leave this field. So the last thing on our agenda is we've just got to quickly spray the sunflower field before it gets too big and we can't get it sprayed off. So we'll get that sprayed with some herbicide, and then after then we will crack on with some contracts and make some money. So it looks like Woody's nearly completed his ploughing contract. It must have been quite a big contract, because I've been doing this. That field's taken about an hour in real time, and to be fair, he hasn't actually been on it the whole time I've been doing that, so it's probably taken him about 45 minutes, so it's not too bad. I think it's worth about 16 grand, that contract, so probably well worth the money for that. So you'll be able to see at the top of the screen how he's getting on. And comment on how you think he's doing. Do you think he's doing a good job ploughing? Or a bad job? Let us know. But yeah, let's get this parked up. And then let's get the herbicide sprayer. And let's get the sunflower field sprayed up. Because, yeah, again, we don't want crop destruction to be on there either. And then we can get that sorted. And once that's done, we will look and see if there's any contracts for us to do. So, there you go. He's just finished the contract. So, yeah, we're taking about the same sort of time. But yeah, let's get this sprayer across to our sunflowers. And let's get those weeds sprayed off. It would be nice to have a weeder. I mean, the one we did have didn't really work very well. It was, well, it didn't seem to take the weeds out. But there's two types. There's a hoe and a weeder. So I think next time we'll probably get a hoe if one comes into the sale, which we haven't checked. Don't think there's anything new. So there's a John Deere in there. A nice 326 horsepower John Deere. 154,000. That's actually probably quite a good deal. A lot of horsepower. Not a lot of money, to be fair. There's another... Oh, there's a big class in there as well. It's 325 horsepower. 148,000. What's that one? Oh, that's a mower. There's a Rivian truck in there. Nice sprayer, but it's £362,000. And there's our combine. Or old combine, should I say. It's a jackhammer. So I don't think there's anything in there that interests us too much. I mean, these tractors here, rather cheap for the horsepower. Where were they last month? Or a couple of months ago when we bought new tractors? That John Deere would have probably been a right buy. It's an 8R. And I think you can take it all the way up to 458 horsepower. Yeah, that'd have been quite a nice deal, that would. But anyway, let's get these weeds sprayed off in our field. And then we can get on with some contracts. Looks like Woody's took on a deadwood and a fertilising one. So we'll get this done and we'll see what comes up for us to have a go at. So we've got the sunflower field all sprayed off. So as you can see from the map, we have no weeds, which is ideal. So we just checked down here. So we've got one sunflower oil pallet left. That's all the sunflowers now gone. We've got plank and a wood beam coming soon, but not quite yet. And the canola is looking really good. Apart from the pH is really bad. I might have forgot to spread this one with lime, so we must remember to do that next time. So it looks like we're going to get not the best yield off it, but it's better than nothing. So we must remember to spread this with lime next time. Right, let's have a look at our contract list to see if there's anything that takes our fancy. There is actually a nice big weeding job for £10,000. So I might actually do that. Don't mind a nice weeding job. Ooh, fast track. Could take a fast track, but I think we'll just stick with Fent. Although, is that a bigger weed? No, I'll take the Fent. Let's jump into that then. And let's head to field... I think it's field 33. 33? Yeah. So we'll go up to field 33 and we'll get this done. So it has given us a front weight. I don't particularly think we need it, but we shall take it with us. So let's get it on the fence. There we go. So it does look like it's a relatively decent size vent for doing this contract. That's why I kind of went for it, because I was hoping it was going to be big horsepower so we wouldn't struggle too much up the hill, because I think that field, I've done it before and it is quite a steep field, so we wanted something with a bit of horsepower on it. Right, let's head over to field 30, which I think is at the top right hand side of the map, but let's have a look. So where are we? So we are, oh, it's 33, sorry. So we should be able to see soil. Yeah, so I think we're up there. So we go up here, normal way, across here, and all the way around. Right, let's start heading, and let's get this done. So here we are doing the weeding contract. It's going all right. The weed is a bit slower than I was hoping for. Yeah, she's only just crawling up the hill at 6 miles an hour, so it's not the quickest thing in the world, but I'm sure it won't take too long with a nice big weeder. So we're just coming up to where we started, and then we can go, I think it wants us to do 2 laps of the headland, and then we can go up and down. It's surprisingly quite small. I thought this folded out a lot bigger than this, but it would appear it doesn't. So yeah, it shouldn't take too long, and it's worth £10,000, so we'll get it cracked out and we'll get it sorted and get the money in the bank. So we have lost £12,000, but Woody's just filled up the spreader with fertiliser, and we all know how expensive fertiliser is at the moment. But at least we've got a full tank, and we can always empty it and put it into our seed drill if need be in the future. But yeah, I'm going to get cracked on with this. Hopefully we can get it done in relatively good time, and then we can get sorted. Right, that's the weeding job all done. So yeah, couldn't believe how slow that weeder was. Probably should have took the case with the I think it was the wider one on it, but I don't know if it had struggled on the hill. But £10,000 in the bank, can't knock that at all. Right, so what have we got? There's a big stone picking one, but that will take hours. There's a hoeing job there. Not far away from, oh no, it's the other side. Might do that. Nice hoeing job. Now the question is, I think we'll just take the fast track because it'll get us to the field quicker. So let's go get that done. So I think Woody is struggling with this deadwood contract over here. So we'll just go, we might as well have a quick nosy on the way to get the fast track to do some hoeing. Just see if we can find the trees. I don't think he's found many because it's only 30% done. Let's have a nip into this forest. It's quite dense, so it is horrible when it's like this. I thought that was one then. Not quite in the circle, but I have known on this map for them to be like right on the outskirts of the circle, if not just outside the circle. We'll just have a quick wander around, see if we can see anything. We don't want to cancel it if we can find the trees. But so far it doesn't look like I can see any. Oh, just wandered outside there, so it should be somewhere. It is very dense forest. Well, there's one he's found earlier. Just keep having a look. Thought we'd have a quick look just to see if we could see anything, but I don't think we're gonna. Oh, there's one. And that is well outside the circle. So let's get that cut down. But yeah, it's like sometimes they're quite outside the circle. Because there's another one, and that's even further out the circle. In fact, that's nowhere near the circle. So yeah, this is probably why he was struggling, because oh, there's another one. They're not actually anywhere near the circle. So how very bizarre. So yeah, that means we're going to have to look quite far afield for these trees. But yeah, I'll have a quick look around and I'll see if I can find the rest. Right, so I don't know what's going on with that deadwood contract. The trees are absolutely, like, literally nowhere near the circle. I found all of them bar one. I can't seem to find the last one. But I was just doing it, and so there's the contract, and I found a tree all the way over here. So it should be in that circle, but it was all the way over here. So I honestly have no idea what's going on with that contract. There's no wonder Woody couldn't find them. But it is really annoying because there's one tree left to find. And yeah, I can't find it. But it literally could be anywhere in that forest. I've just been in flight mode having a bit of a look around, but I don't think the game loads up quick enough. Do it sort of thing, so it's a little bit annoying. But hey ho, we've got some hoeing to do, so we are going all the way up there, so past our farmyard and around. So we'll get heading up there. I might have another revisit of that contract soon and see if we can find it, but yeah, it's proving quite tricky, that one. It is a bit of a bad contract, so don't know if it's a glitch. Let me know if you're having the same problem. Right, that's our hoeing contract all completed. So that should be a nice, I think it's £6,000. Nice, easy hoeing, so much quicker. So much quicker. But yeah, that takes us up to £113,000. So we are saving for a corn header, which I think we probably will get next time. I think we both did to go. There's a 9-metre one, and then there's a 12-metre, and I think we just said let's go for the 12-metre one, because whatever combine we have, it'll fit, and it's just better to buy it now and not worry about it. We could get the 9-metre one, but we might as well have the 12, and then when we're doing contracts, it'll make the job so much quicker. So we're not 100 miles away from it. Another £10,000. Some lettuces sold next time. We'll probably be there. So I think we're going to leave it there today, guys. Me and Woody are going to quickly have a look off camera, see if we can find that last tree. But other than that, I think we're done for April. We've done quite a lot. We've managed to get the sorghum all drilled. The wheat's growing nicely now. And we've got the sunflowers growing, the canola growing. Our farm is starting to expand and look really good. So here is all of our sunflowers, and I don't think the sorghum will have germinated yet, as we've only just drilled it, but let's have a quick look. This is our next field. I think we'll get field 18 and tile our fields together then down this side. But yeah, number 19 we've got nice big field, and it's got our sorghum in it, so it's not germinated yet, but everything is looking really good. So if you liked today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. Any suggestions, please leave them below. And if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll get a notification of our next video. We'll see you there, guys. Bye for now.